Hey, Georgie with MidOp here at Automate 22, and I'm here with Ray Burst, president and owner of Components Express. So Ray, how has the show been for you so far?
Really outstanding, I'd say. There was a lot of excitement coming into this show because we haven't done a big show in so long. So for part of it is a family reunion because I get to see my friends from MidOpt and a lot of other people in the industry. And part of it has just been, there's a lot of pent-up demand. And since we haven't done a major show in 3 years, there's a lot of new things. It's much better than being in a show every 6 months.
Yeah.
So it's been great traffic, great leads. Highly recommend it to people who want to exhibit, and certainly for people who want to come and find what they're looking for. There's a lot of expertise in this building.
Awesome to hear. So speaking of new products, is there anything new from CEI that we can be looking forward to here?
Yeah, thanks for asking, Georgie. So CEI, we are a cable manufacturer. That's our primary business, to make industrial cables and cables for the machine vision market as well. But in order to help service that market, we started building industrial enclosures, industrial camera enclosures. So what I'm showing here is an IP67 camera enclosure, and there are several unique things about this. One, most camera enclosures, once you put the camera in the enclosure, you can't adjust the lens. So I can, in this case, I have a lens cap. I can take that off. I can adjust my focus, my iris. Also, another thing that we patented on these enclosures was most enclosures have a cord grip on the back. Cord grips leak. So we connectorize the back. We're very good at that. This one has M12X code for Ethernet, and it's also got an I/O port, which is, I believe this one's an M12 8-pin. So once we started building these enclosures, we needed a way to mount them. We weren't satisfied with the mounts in the industry, because what we found is as you're trying to adjust a camera, it's a very precision thing that you're doing, trying to put it in a precise location. The problem with most mounts is when you loosen them, they collapse. This mount, as you can see, I can move the mount, and as I move it, it's staying in position, it's not collapsed. When I want to tighten it, this is very important, particularly with a sensor, with vision, with even the lighting. I want to be able to tighten this and not have the camera move while I tighten it. So as you can see, now the camera's affixed. So the other advantage, and I love this in our lab at work, is since this is an expansion clamp, I can loosen this and I can actually take this off. So that's really nice when you have a setup like this and you want to move something, or let's say I just need to service this.
Sure.
Something happened to it, it came out of focus.
Right.
So this is a real advantage of this mount. In addition, we built a larger mount. This is capable of holding over 50 pounds, and it can work in harsh environment. So this mount, as you can see, we mark everything. So all of our mounts have precision markings. They're lased in, and it really helps for repeatability on a production line. So this mount also tilt and turn, and we can mount this as well on extrusion. This year, just recently, we made a piece, an adapter piece, and as you can see, what we're doing here is we're mounting to all different styles of extrusion. So we've got 80/20, this is a 20 millimeter rail. We've got all these different sizes, 1 inch, 40 millimeter. And the beauty of it is when you order it, you get the correct hardware, and it'll work with the T-nuts at the correct depth because they're drilled to the right depth. So this adapter allows you to virtually mount to any piece of extrusion, and we supply the T-nuts and the hardware that go with it.
Okay, great. And it looks like a very innovative and going to be a great solution for a lot of camera manufacturers and solution providers. So that's great.
Yeah, anyone. Thank you.
Yep. Last question, Ray, is has there been a MidOpt filter or custom product, custom optic that has helped enhance your products that you can share with?
Yeah, quite a bit. So every window that we use, so we're not really using filters because most of our customers want the filters inside of the enclosure, but we standardize on MidOpt AC380. It's an oleophobic, got an oleophobic coating. Our customers love this. I've brought these things to customers and they say, oh, this is great, but the best thing about it is this window because it doesn't smudge, and the water runs off of it. We don't have the problems that we've had before. It just stays cleaner.
Right.
And I try to use your videos to teach them how to clean it properly, which is really useful and part of my presentations. But yeah, and the other thing that I really like is, just the multiple solutions, and it's easy to get, very custom sizes. And, you guys are really super to work with.
Great.
So.
Thank you, Ray.
Yep.
Thanks so much
Thank
for
you,
sharing.
Jordan. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Ray, at CEI for sharing, and enjoy the rest of your show.
See ya.